Ooh, baby. That's a jive sound. Did you hear that?
You know,
Were you listening to that jive sound?
I was reading about Fandango making his return.
Oh, thank God.
Fandango. How could you not be excited?
Well, I'm
NXT.
trying to contain it right now.
Little John Curtis.
What about NXT? What's happening right now? Oh, for his career?
Yeah. He's I guess he's coming back to make an impact. Literally.
Oh boy. I don't know if the world's ready for Fandango.
Well, he is going to be mixing it up with Lexis King, so.
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carder?
Not even.
Yeah, might even be lower. Yeah.
Yeah. Although Fandango did beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania, so he has that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that.
Who can say that?
Oh boy.
Literally.
So I forgot about that. Is that the low part in Chris Jericho's career?
No, I think right now is. I would say right now.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, it's the lowest. I can't even watch him.
Wait for him to come back, though. He's not in the Hall of Fame yet. He'll come back for one last run.
Guarantee. Which I won't. I mean, that's fine.
Whatever. How old is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. How can he be any more barrel shaped?
Depends on the drinking on his cruise ship.
Oh yeah, he'll need a month off after this latest run on the cruise ship. At least Enzo's there now.
Yeah, Enzo and Big Cass back together.
Yeah. SAWFT. So it was so. That was so over.
Yeah, it was. It was actually huge.
54. Hey, if Steve can come back and have a pretty well put together match at 58, then Jericho can do it at 54, 55. Sure.
Easily.
He deserves to be in the hall. Yeah.
Big time. He's done so much for the biz. The cruises, I just laugh though, because you know he probably gets so liquored up. I can just see it.
Oh, big time. And now the band for tonight. Me, you sons of bitches.
Play the track.
Yep, play my song.
Just fucking mouths to it.
Yeah. As he's laying down on the stage, pouring liquor into his own mouth, like it's the microphone. Judas and man.
Sober Cass is like, why am I here?
Yeah.
I could have been back. I could have been back to WWE by now.
Hey, Big William, do your soft gimmick on the cruise ship. Do it again, damn it.
Yeah, forget what you've done in the last 10 years.
You want to be my roadie? Do the soft gimmick.
Swear they said they weren't going to get back together too. It's probably forced. Like it's probably a Jericho thing.
Or yeah, or maybe for lack of people that want to go on a cruise ship.
Yeah, I can't believe it's still a thing. I've never been. I can't say anything about it. It's a blast.
Have to listen to that tune. All right. What do we got going on here today?
Big time Raw review.
Do we want to talk about this asshole first?
Yeah, news for sure.
And just talk about this absolute asshole. It's not even breaking news, but we'll get the sound anyways.
There's so many of them.
Hulk Hogan addressing fans, booing him out of the building. This was on the Pat McAfee show. Yeah. Yeah, not to mention, I had 11 billion impressions, brother. No, you didn't. Where does that number come from?
I read that, I'm like, what?
Like, they said the speed and breaker spear, which I won't show, will get canceled again.
Yeah.
But only had like 300,000.
Yeah,
and that was between all of their platforms or something. And it's like,
yeah. So Hogan's saying he had.
I had 11 billion, dude. I ate my vitamins, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Put your bifocals on.
Yeah, it was probably 111 impressions, dude.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Then he goes ahead and says, the last time I ran in LA, I was a bad guy.
Yeah, that's why. That's why people booed him.
Wait a minute. You were in LA for WrestleMania 21. In Hollywood. Yeah, in LA, brother.
Does that count?
Your story doesn't work for me, brother.
I just don't understand.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. What is that?
That's why he got booed, is because he was a heel, okay? He was a heel last time. Nothing political.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hate me for all I've done in the Make-A-Wish kids. Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
That's the only redeeming quality he has.
At this point?
If that counts.
Yeah.
Brutal.
That's really the only funny breaking news I have for... It's not even breaking anymore. It's just sad. He's
delusional.
He's just an idiot.
So, I mean, Fandango is probably a bigger story than his made-up numbers, you could say.
You could, yeah. Actually, yeah. You could say, well, this poor guy is even more news. Let's go back here.
Breaking news.
Literally breaking news. This poor guy had one match in how long and blew his pec up. Apollo Crews.
Yeah. That does suck.
Bobby Lashley light.
But you know, I feel like he was just starting to feel his gimmick. Like he was truly starting to enjoy himself, it felt like.
No, it did seem that way for sure. They were at least using him for some sort of backstage. It wasn't even so much... You know what he reminded me of? This is probably fairly obscure. Do you remember Just Joe? From like, I want to say mid-2000, where this guy was just backstage and he would only just stir shit up. He would just go into someone's locker room and he'd be like, hey, Hunter, just to let you know, Kurt Angle's, you know, saying that he could kick your ass over here. And Hunter'd be like, who the hell are you? And he'd be like, I'm just Joe. And then he'd leave the room. And then he'd go to he'd go to Kurt Angle's room and be like, hey, Kurt, I just thought I'd let you know. So-and-so said, I don't know, your wife's a slut or something. And Kurt Angle would be like, who the hell's that? And Edge and Christian are both like, oh, that's just Joe, man. Don't worry about him.
That's escaped my mind. I don't remember that.
He would just stir shit up.
What happened?
They just dropped it.
Did he disappear? Oh my god.
No, they just ended up dropping the story.
That is wild. And he wrestled or no? He didn't do anything?
No, he wasn't a talent, no. He wasn't a wrestler.
Wow.
That's for dang sure. But
not even a backstage like Byron Saxton, just a shit disturber.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Dude, I'll have to watch a clip. I don't remember that. Just Joe. All right. Just Joe. But even Apollo, like, you're right. Like, he just bland. And then they did that weird African gimmick where he was like a whatever prince or something awkward.
Oh, that was early though.
No, that was just like his last thing that Vince did before.
Oh, I was gonna say it sounded like a Vince thing.
It was, and then because Dabo Kato, that big tall dude, he was his bodyguard, and he wore like a general outfit, and it was bad. Where Apollo had to speak with it was pretty much a ripoff of Kofi, where Apollo had to speak with a bad accent. It was horrible.
Oh God, yeah, that's got Vince all over it. God damn, this will be funny. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't recall that. Must have been Thunderdome stuff. I've wiped a lot of that out of my brain.
You're probably right. See, like that thing around his neck there, that white with the green towel, that was part of his gimmick. Royalty.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make him a Saudi prince.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Goddamn. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Vince. Yeah. Whatever you say.
Get this over. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out this whole teabagging thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's lead into it here. This is February 3rd, 2025. Raw after Royal Rumble. I don't know if Jey Uso is over. I don't know if fans like him or not. It didn't seem like anybody liked him, and there was no cheering when he came out, and they didn't have to restart his music so he could do more cheering. It didn't seem like any of that was true, and that the internet, was correct, that nobody on the face of the earth wanted him to win.
Is it another yes movement, though? Tito had a good point. Is it?
Oh, it is.
Yes movement.
I think it is 100%, but
will he keep it up? The momentum? Say if he were to win the title.
Well, as it stands right now, I think he does. I think you have to have him win the title.
Yeah. Give the fans what they want, or just because? Just the switch?
Well, both, right? Like, I like Gunther, but it has been discussed. Yeah. Gunther is stale. Gunther is an amazing wrestler, but this run as world champion is stale. So,
very much.
Historically, SummerSlam's a transition period. But if Gunther is this stale heading into Mania, I think you have to get the belt off of him. You got to get that strap off him, dude.
Well, so Jey wins, let's say. Is Jey winning at Mania from Gunther? Or is Gunther losing it first?
Nah, that I don't know. Who do you ever run Jey a program with that is going to potentially win this title in Elimination Chamber?
That's why I'm confused, because you have so much top talent that are probably going to be in a match at WrestleMania, and then you have like Jey versus Gunther again for the 4th time,
which definitely isn't a marquee. That's like the hot open, if that.
Yeah.
And how many times do you want your world championship to be the hot open? Although I guess
Yeah.
there's 4 world titles, they all can't be main event.
Well, that's true. And by the sounds of it, Punk and Rollins might not be doing it, or they might be mixing it up. I don't know. It sounds like Roman is up in the air with that too, if he's thrown in. Chamber will be cool. I'm excited for that.
It has potential big time. I guess we'll have to wait and see what Daddy H has planned.
Yeah. It's exciting not seeing the obvious like we used to.
That's true, and really, if you asked 10 people in that stadium on Saturday who they thought was going to win the Men's Royal Rumble, I don't know if you would have got 1 out of 10 saying Jey Uso. I don't know if you would have got 1 out of 50 saying Jey Uso. At the start of that event, would you have had 1 out of 50 people say that Jey Uso is going to win the Men's Royal Rumble at the start of that event?
Because you said the odds were what? Like 1 in 1,600 or like 1,600 payout?
Well, it was 1 to... I don't gamble. I don't know math, crazy. But it was if you put $100 on it that day, you would have won $1,600. So what's that? 1 in 16?
Yeah, like that's yeah. Well, 1,600. Yeah, plus 1,600. So that's
crazy.
That. So, Jesus, like very even dirt sheets had no clue.
No. So
they follow that bet, it seems, right? Like it was Punk and Cena going, oh, trading top spot. Were the odds favoring?
Yeah.
So good little fool us. I'm glad.
Right, and even Gunther's promo when he comes in interrupt. Well, let's get into Jay's thing first.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen the music be restarted so they could keep. So they could have the crowd still into it.
Where they're just like, here, play it again. That was great. It was really good.
And it was just nice to see, like, genuine, raw emotion.
Yeah.
From a guy that, right, you're not going to say he doesn't deserve it, but for a guy that basically got shit on for 24 hours.
Yes.
Online, reading all that, and then going into that arena, having the fans do that. It does have a bit of a yes movement feel to it, but I think it's more organic than the yes movement was.
Yeah.
Because the people, he's had the people, Kofi Mania even, right? He's had the people doing this thing. Like, when was Backlash in France last year? What month was that? Like, right? So,
was it March? Yeah, like it's been a year. We'll say almost a year.
So to say that it just dies off, what are we, 70-ish days, right? So 10 weeks, say? 2.5 months before Mania is unlikely.
No, he's good. Where even Kofi, it was like, okay, you're getting some momentum before Rumble, and there you go. And then it was pretty much like, you won it. Okay, let's have Brock beat you.
Smashed in seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even like Daniel, even the yes movement was. That started kind of right around that same time on Raw with that Raw takeover thing.
Yeah.
He didn't have it a whole while longer after Mania, so.
No. They were up in arms with, oh goodness, what do we do with Blutista?
Yeah.
And like, how do we get Daniel in there? I guess we'll put him in the title match.
Yeah, but anyways, Gunther comes out. He, it's just the same fucking shtick from him.
Yes.
It's the same promo every week. I'd rather watch Lance Storm wrestle.
He was right though, because Gunther said, "I'm disappointed because Jey versus Gunther doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to." So it's like, well, yeah.
He's not wrong,
You're right,
right?
Gunther.
I don't think it really appeals to the majority of wrestling fans
Yeah.
again, right? So
Yeah. Gunther read the room.
There was a fact there that I heard. I don't know if this was posted online. I'm sure it was, but Jey is the 4th NOI
Yeah.
to win the Rumble, which is pretty crazy.
Talented tree. That tree, man.
Yoko, Reigns, Dwayne the bathtub I'm drowning, and Jey Uso. So
They got some good roots.
yeah.
Tree got good roots.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We get it.
It's yeah.
I wish I had a
family tree.
fake round of applause for you for that one.
I do, but I got 4 slow hand claps. I like the slow hand clap.
Stop.
Brother. All right. Jey can't lace my boots. Is what Gunther said too. Which I'm like, okay, well, wrestling wise, like technical, you're right, but the crowd likes him.
Yeah. It's almost as if Gunther's aura is fading.
Yeah.
I don't want to say aura because that's not the right word. Reigns has aura, right?
Yes.
But
he does need a refresh. Like step
he,
away
he
for
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really would have just liked to maybe see him in the Rumble, even though he is a world champ. Like, have him like maybe strive that he really is the best and believes that he's the best, and I guess it doesn't. Yeah. He gets eliminated in the Rumble. It does nothing for him. It just makes him look like a bitch champion. So that doesn't work.
Well, if they had him somehow want to go after Cody, even might have made sense, right?
Yeah.
Like that could Cody, I'm coming for you.
I'm going to assume they're gonna have to probably pivot here and put him in the chamber and have the title on the line.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, they did that with the first few chambers, even into like I'm thinking, what year did HBK cost Undertaker? WrestleMania. What was that? Oh, that's right. That was the year that we were supposed to go. Yes.
WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
Texas.
He cost him the. Oh no, it was the one after. Because he wanted his rematch and Undertaker wouldn't give it to him, so he cost him the title in Chamber. That's right. It's 26. Yeah.
And they've done that pivot a few times.
They have
in the last decade, I think.
It'll work. It'll work.
It's smart. Yeah. Great move.
And even like Gunther hasn't wrestled. He's wrestled once in what, 2 months?
Against Jey, yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's like
once against Jey at Saturday Night's Main Event, and once against probably Jey at the December pay-per-view, maybe, whatever that would have been.
Yeah.
December PLE.
That's like,
I can't remember now.
That's the working man's title. They keep
saying
Fandango
makes his return during NXT.
Fine.
Shut up. You're such an asshole.
He's so good. I mean, he was just in TNA, so easy little switch.
That's true. Can't
use his real name yet, though. No Johnny.
I wish I could just watch the clip, but we're gonna get banned again, or I'm gonna get banned again. Carmen Petrovic is just very, very boring to me. But
she is.
Oh, here comes old Stephanie with her suspenders.
I don't see the appeal, minus the looks, I guess. It's not my style, but...
Carmen? No, you're more of a... Lola Vice
That referee
is approaching
Oh.
in the background. God damn. Whew.
I think this is a new ref too.
Whoever Lola
One
Vice
in
was
the
just
ring. I haven't
walking
seen
by
him before.
like, dang.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's laughing.
So I believe we had Penta and Kaiser next.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
I thought it was a fine TV match. Kaiser is an incredible like TV wrestler.
Yes.
I just don't see. I don't know what's really next for either of these guys, to be honest.
Like, Kaiser is good. I also think he's just missing a little bit of something. Like, phenomenal, like the DVD onto the apron. He could mix it up with like big guys like Sheamus.
He can, right? He's
Luchas,
he's
whatever.
very versatile, but I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. And he's always walking around like he's being steered by a stick up his asshole. Like, go this way now. Go this way.
Yes. Yeah.
I just,
Mechanical.
yeah, it's very, I don't know. Right? But like great TV wrestler. But do I want to see him in a pay-per-view match? No. Especially if there's only 5 matches. Like, he had a great triple threat match, but you also had Sheamus, who is a stud, for lack of better words, and Braun Breaker, who people want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, he shines with other people in the ring. More people, the better.
Yeah.
Like, even
so
as a tag team.
I just don't know where he goes. Like, does Imperium get a full reset? Dunn interrupted at the end. Did they get Dunn in there for some extra unpredictableness?
Which I think that would be great. You know, he can wear his long jacket, robes,
Yeah.
whatever. Look a little more imperial, you know, British
He,
wise.
he
I
could
think that
fit
would
it,
work.
but
Yeah.
but then again, how do you make it work? So
Because I think they work better as a group. That's me.
and it's the same with Penta though. Penta's still over, of course. Like, he's incredible.
Yeah.
I just don't see them giving him like the IC or even the US. He won't be moved off of Raw. Netflix definitely wants him, but
Yeah.
like what is he gonna do short of, like, I'd have no problem watching him wrestle on TV. I'm sure he'll run into a program with Gable here again. And once Gable comes back from, you know, his dark arts.
That was phenomenal. That excites me.
More on that later. But
yeah,
I think, and I'm okay with that program. But I wonder if they're just going to drag something out for Penta here until his brother's ready to show up.
Yeah, that's a hard part. And I don't mind seeing like Penta mix it up with Punk even, you know, because they're great together. So maybe as that guy who has a few main event matches to fill in through the summer, see how it works.
Yeah. If Punk
I wouldn't slam him. Here's
is
the world
available,
title,
right?
But
yeah. I don't,
yeah.
And I don't think he'll ever be the world champion. It's just,
No,
there's too many people there.
there's so many. That's an issue.
And I don't think he would have came. I don't think he came over thinking that he would be the world champion. But I don't think really any talent should be thinking, I'm going to come here and sign here and do this. Especially at maybe that stage of their career, thinking they're going to be the world champion. Just based on how huge the roster is.
weirder things can, they've
But
fallen into
you never
place
know, though.
before.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, everyone could get injured and he's stuck there we've seen Big Show versus Bob Holly as a main event and Boss
That's
Man
right.
versus Big Show.
That's
So
right.
it's like, oh, come on. So I
And
mean,
even Ray
won
won it, right? So
yeah. So they might fall into place. I'm excited for Phoenix when Ray Phoenix gets in. Great tag matches. They need them.
Yep. Kind of like a reset on Ray Phoenix's career as well, right? So
yeah.
I just don't know if Pentagon Junior's got the world title feel.
I see it when he comes out in his black and white gear, and it's so marketable. Those masks. I don't know. I could see it.
That's right.
I hope to see it. I hope he's upwards and they don't lose it. Get some good feuds. See what happens.
Well, and that's the other thing with Jey, right? I would be interested to really know how much Jey Uso made off of merchandise last year.
Yeah, what did you say?
And,
he was
and tell me that he's fucking not worth, not good for business. Out of the top 10, he was like 1, 2, 5, 7, and 9 or something like that. It was mental.
He's lining their pockets for them.
Let's see if ChatGPT can answer the question. Yeah, 100% he is.
Yeah. And did you see they brought back Topps trading cards? They're really pushing that now.
They are big.
So that's kind of neat. Yeah. That's interesting. I mean, you go to like GameStop and stuff, they do have cards everywhere, not WWE, at least up here, but they're pushing like all other sports. They got the special ones locked up.
Then we move on to the other Royal Rumble winner. This was awkward. Holy shit, this was awkward.
Yeah. Hey,
she can't handle getting booed. Yeah, I'm gonna shake hands of kids and then have the ring crew open the ropes for me.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
You're poofy. You're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
your jacket.
It's like.
How demeaning.
She can't handle getting booed either.
No. But is that just her? Is that her being herself and a heel? Like, yeah, I'll touch these kids because I'm so great. Blah, blah, blah. Get to the ring.
Just very like, very, very fake, right? Very, very, I'm sure that's probably how she is in real life too.
Guarantee, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably just a treat.
Yeah.
He's a son of a bitch if you ask me.
Yeah. No wonder. But she's going to NXT, which she was, and SmackDown to see who inspires her.
Was she there tonight? They showed her already?
Yeah, she just popped out when all the other girls were in the ring. And she just kind of like walked out, saw them all attack each other, and kind of backed away.
Oh, I see. We get to watch a real wrestler make his entrance here in a minute. My dog Obafemi. Yeah, Fandango.
Next week he takes on Lexus King.
Lexus King's got more personality in his beard than Austin Theory. Then Rhea comes out. Pick me, pick me, pick me. I'd watch it again. I don't think they're gonna go that way, but I'd watch it again. 2 stars.
2 huge stars it'd be, and then Charlotte. I wouldn't want to see Charlotte win, eh?
No, I don't think so. Which is the only reason I see her picking Tiffany.
It makes sense to lose to Tiffany. That makes sense.
it also makes sense for Charlotte to beat Tiffany too. So it makes sense both ways for that match. It doesn't make sense for her to come back and beat Rhea. I don't think it makes sense. To me, it doesn't make sense.
That would hurt. I think that would hurt Rhea. It just seems weird after all she's done.
Yeah. And for Charlotte,
But
like
everybody,
there seems to be this big push with Hunter, especially in charge, that he's all about the chase. So
yes,
for Charlotte to come back and beat Rhea just to have her chase again after she just did it with Liv in a very drawn out, long, boring ass program.
yes.
To do it again, I think she would just lose so much momentum. But to have Tiffany do it, if Charlotte beats Tiffany, and then have Tiffany go chase for even half of the year, or even to the Survivor Series or something, right?
Tiff would be that huge face to do that chase.
Especially for this pretentious bitch of a heel.
Yes.
So.
And Rhea, like, everybody needs a kryptonite, but like, I don't want to see Rhea have to chase again. That was it just didn't make sense with Liv.
No.
It was okay, but that went on too long. Like you said, too long.
Yeah.
Like, crush her and go.
We got a little segment in the back with Cross asking Sami what's it like always giving away free hugs. Number one follower, number one fan, Karrion Kross. Still hasn't wrestled a fucking match in how long, but
yeah. Like, yeah, build them up psychology wise, but like, come on, throw them in there. No authors of pain.
No, no Paul Ellering, no. Well, and I guess Scarlett is around for some of his, like his online vignettes that he films himself. So,
but very weird. I think maybe one of them's injured. I don't know, but it's like usually when they're not around, one of them is.
Yeah.
Unless it's something different. Maybe Final Testament's done.
They really are just too boring.
Yeah, they need something. Talent-wise, like, okay, yeah, they're big crushers, bulldozers, and there's some big tag teams coming up from NXT. They'd have some big Hoss matches, but
they're just not ready yet.
Something personality. Take an acting class.
Yeah, Reigns did. Suffering succotash.
It's alliteration.
New Day versus LWO. Shit AI theme. New Day theme. Fuck, it was bad. Oh, it was bad.
New Day.
The first 10 seconds was great. I love how it was all like slowed down and like chopped up.
Yeah.
But after that, it was like this is an AI program that wrote this.
That's like all the themes. Bailey's, it's like great for the first 15 seconds, then she hates it.
And then it's terrible.
I
didn't give a shit about this match, to be honest. I went to I don't know, probably have a nap or something. I don't know. Dragon Lee looked like he was wearing tidy whities is all I remember.
The best part, Pat called them Poo Day, and it wasn't even funny. I'm just like, okay, that's the best part of that.
I thought the best part was, we get to listen to Booker T here for a second. Wonder if I'm going to get blocked. Sound is okay.
I think so. Just protect
Oh yeah, man.
That weird Vengeance Day promo that keeps popping up with the weird TV color screen. It's I don't know who's making their debut, but it's interesting. They just showed it again when A-Town Down were walking.
I missed it
on a screen. So don't know who it would be.
I literally can't remember who won between New Day and LWO. All I remember is that Logan sold his ass off for that shove from Ray.
Yes.
And that Logan is so fucking good.
Yeah.
I watched the retrospective, Hardy Boys retrospective, before starting this. And Matt said that Jeff Hardy had always said something about, I can't remember how he worded it, but it was like, sell like you'll never sell again. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
And if you can at least sell for these guys and make it, and Logan does, he sells his ass off and make them look good, they'll always do that in return for you. So
yeah, super respectable.
Yeah, he gets a lot of shit online, and I think he will for quite a long time because of his YouTube drama in his younger years. But
yeah,
you can't deny that he is a talent that gets it and wants to learn it.
Yeah, and most of his fans don't care about that drama. That's why they follow him and watch him constantly.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really weird. Yeah, and Michael Cole, did you see that? He's like, there's lots of superstars from Cleveland, and they're all jerks. And then he mentions Vic Joseph. Like,
oh yeah,
poor Vic. Like over on NXT, just like, hey guys, Michael Cole's fucking digging in on him,
firing shots from across the booth. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
We moved into Liv versus Io. It was a good match. There's another two women that sell their asses off. They bump their asses off to make the other person look good.
Yeah. So much talent.
I hated the finish though.
Yes. Honestly,
I hated it unless we're actually leading into Rhea and Liv, or Rhea and Io at Mania.
Oh. Should be
because
okay.
They keep teasing that. They've been teasing it since before Rumble. They've been teasing it since Elimination Chamber, for that matter. Not Elimination Chamber, War Games.
War Games, yeah. It's very weird because I didn't expect. Of course, I didn't want either one of these to not make it into Chamber. I'd love to see both of them in there. So it was just like, oh,
yeah.
Crazy.
I still think Io will get in. Like, they'll maybe have like a last chance.
Ooh.
Chamber, kind of similar to how they do for NXT, maybe something.
Yeah. Last spot, Rumble, or like a little battle royal, throw them.
Yeah,
out.
something like that, maybe.
Cool. Yeah. Gauntlet, whatever. Injuries happen too.
Because we have we only have 3 weeks though, and I would assume Bailey and one of Bianca and Naomi are going to be in it. So that's 3. Does Charlotte decide she wants in it? 4.
What about Roxanne? Roxanne.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. She's on the main now.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah, give her some shine.
Jordan.
Shine
oh no, Jordan will be in NXT. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that Vengeance Day is going to be something good to watch for NXT.
Grayson Waller has his chest chopped into pieces by Obafemi already.
I can see why they're doing NXT Evolve, because NXT is like, the roster is so good.
Yeah.
You know, they're like on par with ready. Most of them can be moved up. So it's
well,
like,
really, this tag match main event, realistically, these, well, 2 of them are on the main. The other 2 really have no business being in NXT anymore. So
yeah.
Honestly. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the finish. Rhea was kicking the shit out of Mrs. Personality on the outside of the ring. I thought her little boiled pierogies were gonna fall out of her top. Like, wear something
Raquel?
different. Yeah.
Wild
God.
pierogies. There's-
What the hell is going on?
I was trying to think of a really cheesy like food, like oh geez, the ones with the leaves wrapped around them. The Mexican ones are delicious.
It was a
That's all I
very
can
good
think
match
of.
otherwise, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I cut you off. I don't want to listen
Uh,
about your cheese anymore.
Liv with the code breaker. She does it right.
Yeah. Then they had that Gable promo where he mentions dark arts again. As I said
I'm excited
before,
about that. What is it?
Alistair
What is it gonna
Black
be?
and Zelina Vega's school is called Dark Arts. I think he's
Is he
going
the
to
teacher?
recruit Alistair Black. Yeah. Alistair and Penta could have a hell of a match.
So what do you see? Like, do they do vignettes where Gable is going to a school or a dark place, and you just see a dude in a hood?
Yeah,
know,
just
long black
sitting
hood.
cross-legged eventually as we get closer to his no compete wearing out. Yep.
Perfect way to do it.
Yep. And at that point, then maybe it's well, no, they wouldn't have Gable leave American Made. But Triple H will figure something.
Or, yeah, just have Alistair turn on him eventually. Be like,
Yeah.
you're annoying, dude. I taught you everything. It's not my fault you suck. Like, what?
Or
what do you want
that,
me to
those
do?
two, Chad Gable and
Yeah.
Alistair Black, could have a fuck of a match too. I'd be into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a
Crazy
hell yeah.
suplex.
I would be into that for sure, yeah.
And Bailey and Lyra next week for the qualifier.
I
which
hate
does
it.
Lyra need to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, why is the IC champion for the women that you just had this mid-card title tournament for in an elimination chamber for a world title? It doesn't. She's defended the title exactly 0 times, I think, also.
Yeah.
Maybe
mid-card title
once,
to
but
build it.
yeah.
Build
So
up
that
title.
I'm just very annoyed about. Our favorite soccer mom, AJ Styles, is on Raw now too, as the transfer window is finally over, I guess. So
We'll see. To be
I
determined.
wonder
Yeah,
who's leaving from Raw then to go to SmackDown, because we all know Nick Aldis will have something to say on Friday about it.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, that good thought there. I never thought about who could be going over. Hopefully
Yeah.
someone good.
Well, hopefully. Seth promo, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. With his beautiful cowboy hat and leather jacket. Duster.
I'm so
looked
sick
weird.
of this iteration of Seth Rollins.
He did look weird.
I am a revolutionary. I'm so sick of it. I am a visionary. It's like, give me something else, Seth. Please.
Yeah. The whole egomaniac, I'm dressing weird and I'm the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Next.
Seth versus Finn in the chamber, though, or for the chamber. I think it's obvious that Seth wins that match, but actually, I
Or
don't
does
think
Punk
it's
cost him?
obvious. Yeah.
Yeah. I would love a swerve. By all means. Give us something.
I think there's just too many man to have to decide who's in this elimination chamber. Because they're not doing like a
Sammy's in it.
SmackDown one, and they're not doing a Raw one, right? So, well, Sammy's eliminated.
He's in the middle of everything too.
Yeah.
And did you see, like, Seth goes up to Sami and just says, like, I need you to do your best. I need it, your levels above Punk. I need the best out of you. Do this. And it's like Sami, once again, it's like, why is everyone doing Punk's work for him?
Yeah.
So the Heat, Punk and Seth got to have finishes eventually.
Yeah, I don't know where Sami goes from here, to be honest. He just got packaged, though. Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Then we get the Punk versus Sami match. This was a phenomenal match.
Great Raw match, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Fan-fucking-tastic main event match that they gave lots of time to, about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
On your premiere show between main event talent, between main event wrestlers.
Like, so good.
It was excellent. First time those two ever worked together. Also, they said a couple times.
That was cool. Yeah, very cool.
It was just like, those are two.
Over.
Yeah, they're both over. Two dudes that love Bret Hart, number one. So they love the technical wrestling, the storytelling of a actual wrestling match. It was awesome. I loved it. There was no super kick. There was no flipping around. There was no tombstone jumping backflip pile driver onto steel stairs with a no sell and
30 destroyers. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a solid,
phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it again after this.
Didn't know.
After our show,
cheer for.
They didn't.
They're like, okay, we'll cheer for Sami. Oh no, we'll cheer for Punk.
Oh, Punk's got some.
They're so good.
And they were right. There was even a spot too where the crowd started going, "Let's go, Sami! Let's go, Punk!" And Punk even stopped and looked around. And, made a point to listen to. And play it up a little bit, right?
Yeah,
as you should.
Smart,
as you should be. So,
huge lesson to learn.
That's right. Everyone in the back should have been looking through the curtain watching that match, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Then we get Sami Zayn forever, t-shirt wearing Kevin Owens. You want to talk about laying your shit in? I understand it's the safe pile driver, but he fucking delivered this pile driver way differently than he did to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I know you. I've done this to you literally thousands of times in the indies. He jumped. Yeah. It was down. It was tight. Ooh, it was fantastic.
And Kev still selling injuries.
And Kev sold his injury. Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
Man, I'd be pissed off too if I was Kevin, though. And I got folded up into a ladder by my best friend, and he just stood there and watched me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like, why did you watch me, asshole?
Yeah.
I broke my head.
Yeah.
My head's open.
But I just don't want to see this match unless there's a world title involved. So
that's the hard part,
right? I'm assuming Kevin Owens will get into this Elimination Chamber.
I'd hope so, yeah. Because what else do you do?
Right. And I'm wondering then if maybe Sami returns and helps Kevin win the title in Elimination Chamber. We got 2.5 months. I still think well, I don't want to say think. There's a small portion of me that really just wants to see these two fight for that world title at Mania.
Yeah.
In an old school Kevin Steen versus El Generico indie shit kicking, like 10-star professional wrestling match.
And it would sell. It would sell the show.
It would. 100% it would. 100% it would. You put that on night one, that will sell tickets.
I almost think that'd be better. Well, I know it would be than Jay Gunther. Like people.
Oh,
would wanna
100%
see
it
Kevin
would be.
Sami.
Yep, 100% it would be.
So what do you do there? I don't see Cody giving up the title.
No, that's the only shitty thing. Is that Jay still has to factor into this somehow.
Shit, you see this? It's a group of 4 at Vengeance Day. Interesting.
Where?
For that last, right at the end of NXT. I didn't expect that. That quick little promo, group of 4 dudes.
Yeah, but that didn't look like anybody.
No, I have no clue who they would be. Honestly, they got to be somebody though to build them up, or is it like here's a new group? Very weird.
Oh yeah, wow, Eddie Thorpe interfering with his strap. Wow.
Makes a save, kinda. I don't know what that was about. Did he make the save from A-Town Down Under, or did he just come in to like be like, I'm here to protect, and then attack Trick?
Save Oba? Yeah,
Weird. Know. Yeah, it doesn't need it.
I have no idea who these people are. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's weird. Very interesting.
Huh. One of them looks like Tupac. One of them looks like Dexter Loomis, which it won't be.
No.
Huh. Interesting.
But kind of.
Let the speculation begin.
I'm trying to think of even people from TNA that it could be, just to be like, hey, we're invading a bit.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know the roster over there well enough.
Either do I, yeah.
Although,
but
would that bandana wearing guy with a beard actually be Santana? Could that be?
Ooh, that would be a badass to have in NXT.
Yeah.
Just a deadly gang of dudes who just come in to hurt. Be all right. It'll make Vengeance Day watchable.
I'm trying to look on TNA's website here if they got somebody that's got some sort of dreads. I thought Josh Alexander was supposed to be done with the promotion too, but
yeah, like you quit. Why? What are you doing? That's the interesting part.
I wonder if it is Santana. Yeah.
They definitely looked like they were like some sort of gang type thing. Badass.
Or is it the system? Interesting.
Yeah. Makes it watchable.
Yeah.
I will watch. I'll be excited for Vengeance Day at least.
Anything else you want to cover?
That's it for Raw, man. That was it was a good show, pretty much at the all said and done. And yeah, I'm guessing it's just because Sami didn't do the right thing at the Rumble, so it's like there's your punishment.
Yeah.
Whoops. Gotta answer to Kev now. Which, if we do
Um,
see them again, I want to see it for a title. I don't just want to see it because,
no, that's right.
geez,
Like Sami Zayn is a workhorse. We got to give this guy his title here.
yeah, he's done so much for him in
That's
the last
right.
couple of years.
Yep. And he's an old school kind of guy, right? Wrestles like old school, right? Triple H loves him, so
Yeah, he's put in the work. He's probably great backstage. Never caused drama.
yeah.
Like I can't see him causing any type of shit backstage.
Well, and there's a reason everybody wants to work with the guy, right? So
Yeah, always been safe. Never hear of him hurting anybody.
yeah.
Definitely doesn't go into business for himself.
No, absolutely not. Never has. So he deserves it. That's for dang sure. That's for dang sure.
Dang sure. And Road to WrestleMania has got so many questions, more questions than answers, which I like.
So far, yeah. So it'll be a fun few weeks here leading into it, even into Chamber. So.
Oh yeah, I think there will be a title change there.
I think there has to be,
just to shake it up. Yeah.
Keep everybody guessing. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, as always, don't forget, like, subscribe.
Please.
We're back up to 200,000 followers.
You just don't see them.
That's
like
right.
The hidden ones.
Yep.
Analytics we can see. So
that's right. And
we need you.
We're easily getting 11 billion views and engagements on our tweets.
Hey,
so that's right.
Oh yeah, man.
That's right. So we'll be back on Sunday. SmackDown discussion, news recap, and the likes. Thanks for watching.
A little bit of what? NXT, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of NXT, yeah. So
a little bit.
Don't forget to watch Fandango on NXT tonight. Good night.
Good night, everybody.